I'm Jake Bruton, and today on The Build Show, we're going to talk about what this little crazy thing does. Let's do it now. So this little crazy piece that I plugged in the beginning is how we connect our hoses to the outside fixtures at their hilltop house. This is made by Aquor, and this is the on-off switch and the point where I can screw in my hose. So if I just leave this on my hose at all times, and then I push that sucker in, water comes out this end and into the hose, and I'm left with something that is quite pretty on the outside of the house. So let's talk first about how we installed this, and then second about how the installation wraps. So number one, we have rain screen and siding, and we have our J blocks or our mounting points for this. So we had to give our plumbers a very specific, I think it was 1 3/8 or 1 1/8 actually, from the back side of this plate to the face of our zip sheathing. So we had to get this to the exact point. Well, this has a drain and the actual water admittance point, so that when you pull this out, the excess can actually drain out so that it doesn't have water sit in there and want to freeze. That's an elongated hole. You know, it's not a circle where they can just drill a hole and poke the thing in. So they had to drill 2 holes, connect them, and then put it at the appropriate height, mounting the pipe on the inside to this point. And then we had to spray foam the backside of this, and then you can see all of our liquid flash for our air and water management. So now we have 2 holes going through the air barrier, spray foam around them, and then liquid flash, and you can see that we are water and air managed. Next, we have to start our detailing that goes with our siding. We probably could get away with just tucking siding behind this. We want it to be a little better protected. We are poking holes there, and while we did liquid flash it, we'd rather have a little bit better coverage. So we have a mounting point that actually, these are really ingenious. They have their own little head cap, and these come with the hose bibs. So let's see if we can fish this sucker on there. So now we're able to mount this guy on our rain screen, and it will be there to protect it. They also send this little wood block. Well, this wood block works if you're gonna push all this in from the outside and put screws in it, but we had to get that liquid flash in there for our air barrier. So we're gonna take this wood block that would sit behind there and underneath here, and we're gonna split it on our bandsaw so that the kerf that it removes is very small. Put that back on there, we'll run the screws through. The other really cool thing that they send us, and the clients opted for this on this setup, is this is a cover to make it even more clean looking. And this is a stainless steel cover that I think is quite gorgeous. And when we're talking about this system, this is what we're talking about. Now we've taken something, a hose bib, that up until this point in our history has just been a gross fixture that's attached to the outside of the house that's not considered from an aesthetic standpoint at all. It purely serves that utilitarian function, and made it substantially more attractive, substantially less obtrusive, and way more considered. We have durable assemblies that are pretty, and that's what we're trying to do here. So check out Aquor. Check out the fact that we don't have that ugly hose bib on the front of the house anymore. This is 10 feet from the front walkway, and I bet nobody will ever notice that it's here because it's plain, it's simple, it's clean, and it's virtually flush. So till next time on The Build Show, don't forget to sign up for the newsletter so you get that weekly newsletter from Matt Reisinger telling you about all the cool stuff that all the other guys have put online this week. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's jake.bruton on Instagram. Thanks for watching.